This is higher or lower Shedeur Sanders edition. So Shedeur was round 5, pick 144. Higher means after him, so 145 and up. And lower means 143 and down. That makes sense so far?
Yep.
All right. Let's start. Number 1, Bills legend, Nathan Peterman. Was he higher or lower than Shedeur Sanders? This was the 2017 draft?
He had to be lower.
You think he's lower?
I think he's lower.
You are incorrect. He was higher.
Really? Okay, that makes
picked
sense.
171.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, but I wasn't sure if...
Yeah, fair enough, honestly.
That 2017 class wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So I could see him being like a...
Besides for
Besides Patrick Mahomes, yeah.
But, next up we got Mike Glennon. You know who Mike Glennon is?
Mike Glennon?
So he was a pick by the Buccaneers in 2013. He has a career win-loss of 7-33. He started 40 games. He's a backup now for the Giants. He's been passed around a lot.
I feel like I recognize that name like a
You've
lot.
seen him. I'm like 100% sure you've seen him.
I'm gonna go. I feel like he was supposed to he was drafted to be like an important player and then just wasn't ever very good. So I feel like that's who I'm remembering. So I'm gonna go lower.
That is correct. He was the 73rd pick overall, which almost half of Shedeur Sanders. And like I said, career win-loss, 7-33.
That's insane.
Next up, we got Davis Webb, another random backup. He was a QB from Cal. He started 1 game in his career. He's on the practice squad now for the Giants. He's the backup quarterback on the Giants.
Give me the name again.
Davis Webb.
Davis Webb. Give me higher.
No, he's lower. 87th overall pick.
This.
That's okay. Okay. Those first 3, those are a little difficult. I won't lie. I've got a little middle game trivia here, so I'll give you some extra points if you can get this. How many players who were selected? Let me say this: how many quarterbacks who were selected in the 5th round have made the Pro Bowl? How many do you think?
How many do I think? I feel like it's like a lot. They showed like at the draft that it was like the 4th round and like 4th round to the 7th round has like a bunch of like all pros in it. So 5th round quarterbacks, I'll say like 15.
It is 1.
Really?
Do you think you can name that one quarterback?
The one quarterback taken in the 5th round who made the Pro Bowl. God, who are some 5th round quarterbacks?
That's a really good question. I mean, the ones that I've mentioned, but...
See, I don't even know because I don't even know who is like in the 5th round. Like who?
Yeah. You're never gonna guess it. It's from 1993. One 5th round quarterback to ever make the Pro Bowl. It's Mark Brunell.
Oh, Jaguars legend Mark Brunell. Yes, I almost got a Jaguars Mark Brunell.
There you go. So you do know who it is.
I know who it is. Yeah, many a Madden franchise with Mark Brunell.
Go. Next up on our higher or lower list here, we have AJ McCarron.
McCarron. I thought that he was the savior of the Bills.
Back-to-back national championships in 2012 and 13. Do you think he's higher or lower?
I think he's lower.
He's actually higher. Pick 164. Battlehawks legend.
Wow. Battlehawks legend. Yeah, I really thought that he was going to be... Like, I was really... I cried when we cut him. I thought that he was our future.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I had no reason to think that. I just thought it.
Next up, we got Josh Dobbs.
Joshua Dobbs, the astronaut.
Yes. I mean, we're halfway through the list now.
Give me... Oh, man. I feel like this is one of those ones where I want to say higher and it's going to be lower. So give me lower.
That would be correct.
Yes.
He was selected with the 135th overall pick to Pittsburgh in the 2017 draft.
Did not know that he was drafted to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he was. Then he had his insanity run with he was on the Cardinals to end it, I guess. That's what I remember from him.
Vikings.
There you go. Yeah. Next up, we got Jake Fromm, QB from Georgia.
From State Farm.
Yep. 2020 draft. Was he higher or lower than Shedeur Sanders?
He was higher, right?
That is correct. He was pick 167.
Your face made me scared. I thought he was like our 6th or 7th round pick that year.
No, yeah, we got him in the 5th round. I was not happy when we picked him either. Then we got the 7. So Ian Book, 2021. He was drafted to the Saints. He's now on the practice squad for Philadelphia. What? He played for Notre Dame.
Quarterback, right?
Yeah, I mean they're all quarterbacks.
Okay, yeah. Ian Book
started 1 game.
I want to say that there was like a lot of talk about Ian Book though. I'll go lower.
That is correct.
Yes.
Pick 133. We were talking about this on the part of the show that got cut. Ian Book was supposed to be like a 6th round pick, and the Saints picked him very early in the 4th round. And he was very bad. He still is very bad. Next up, another Bills legend, Tyrod Taylor.
Oh,
T-Mobile. The Ravens drafted him, and I think I want to say 2012 or 2013.
Yeah, I do know that he's a Super Bowl champion technically.
There you go. Yeah, is he higher or lower?
He is lower.
Sanders? That is incorrect. He's higher. He was picked in the 6th round.
Wow.
180th overall.
All right.
All right. Now here's a guy I don't expect you to know, but you got to stick with me here. John David Booty.
John David Booty?
No way you know who that is.
John David Booty, yes.
He was drafted to the Buccaneers out of USC in 2008. His biggest accomplishment was giving up his number 9 for Brett Favre when the Vikings signed him. That is what he's most known for. He never started a game and retired 2 years later in 2010.
Because I remember I did what's it called? An NFL like superstar mode in like Madden 09, and I got drafted by the Bucs, and I had to beat out John David Booty for the quarterback. Yeah. That was the quarterback battle.
Well, do you remember when he was drafted?
Let's go for a guy named John David Booty. Let's go higher.
That's incorrect. He was lower. He was picked 137.
Wow.
So
okay.
From
I thought you were about to tell me like he was like
pick
like 70 or something.
7 picks right before Shedeur Sanders. Okay. Never started a game. And finally, our last one here, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He was just traded to the Eagles, selected by Cleveland in the 2023 NFL draft.
He wasn't.
I want to say 23.
He wasn't their 3rd round pick, was he?
He was taken out of UCLA, I believe, or Cal, one of the two.
I'm gonna go lower. I want to say it's no. They definitely got him in the 5th round. It's high. It's higher. It's higher.
It was the 5th round, but it is lower. 4 picks lower than Shedeur Sanders. Another Browns quarterback going in the 140s to the Browns. That is my game. That was Shedeur Sanders, higher or lower. I don't know how many points you have.
Probably, I think I lucked into like 3 points maybe.
Well, what was the most surprising one for you?
The most surprising was probably that one. I thought DTR was taken a lot earlier.
Yeah, for some reason. John David Booty was out of left field.
That was out of left field. I will say
I realized he was...
The most surprising name was Davis Webb.
Yeah, Davis
Webb.
Who
was that? That's one of those guys that like Joe Roth will like pull out at the end of a video or something, or like you'll like be sitting around a campfire and name an athlete.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Noah, for being here and helping me out. We will see you next episode. Bye-bye.